Hey everyone, welcome to Sideshow's First Look. Today we'll be unpacking the Green Goblin Deluxe version 6-scale figure by Hot Toys from Spider-Man No Way Home. Removing the decorative slipcover reveals a plastic window cut into the box that grants collectors a glimpse of the figure in its protective tray. Pulling that tray out of the box reveals the Green Goblin figure and all of its accessories, as well as the glider. With everything laid out, you can see the Green Goblin figure in the center, standing atop his display base, which also features a modular dynamic flight stand for supporting the glider and the Goblin in flight. Additionally, on the right, you can see the unmasked Norman Osborn portrait, as well as a swap-out neck piece to display with that portrait. Over on the left, you can see the Goblin glider dominating the scene, a trio of pumpkin bombs, and a quartet of swap-out hands, including a pair of gesturing hands and a pair of gripping hands. The Green Goblin figure stands close to 11.5 inches in overall height and is wrapped from neck to ankles in a ribbed green undersuit made of a flexible rubber-like material. Overlaying that undersuit are the scaled armor components, individually sculpted and permanently attached, and leading in a row all the way down the legs to the fully sculpted ankle-high boots. The Green Goblin mask is a lovingly realized recreation of the classic look of the character's modern film incarnation, with its elongated head, pointed ears, and terrifying, leering visage. And through a fine screen in the open mouth, you can just make out the closed mouth of Norman Osborn. That mouth is a modular piece of the helmet, which can be removed using this tool, just in case you wish to display your figure holding the helmet in a screen-accurate fashion. The portrait features an excellent likeness of the character as portrayed by actor Willem Dafoe. The skin tones are subtly shaded, and the eyes and leering grin combine to perfectly illustrate the Goblin's sinister glee. The hair is finely sculpted in mid-length waves and painted in crisply highlighted shades of brown. The Goblin glider is an exquisite bit of engineering, with crisp edges to every part and a metallic silver paint job with textured purple accents atop the wings that really pops. The struts are independently articulated with ratcheted joints, boasting a 45-degree range of motion at the wings and an additional 20 degrees at the fuselage. A battery part hidden beneath the fuselage is connected to a power switch, which will activate an impressively brilliant light-up feature at the front of the glider. Removing these caps on the wings of the Goblin glider will enable you to attach a pair of pumpkin bombs, making them ready for deployment. A pair of keyholes at the bottom of the Goblin figure's feet will receive the keys on the footplates of the glider. Once that's done, you can close the foot straps to further secure the figure in place. The Green Goblin's head rests on a single ball-jointed neck and can look in any direction as well as tilt from side to side. The shoulders will shrug, dip, press, and row, and will also allow for about 80 degrees of lateral lift. The arms will also elevate to the front about 80 degrees, and about 80 degrees to the rear. Double jointed elbows provide about 135 degrees of flex, and a pivot joint will allow the arms to rotate above the bicep. The torso will crunch to the front, extend to the rear, and lean a bit to either side. There's also about 15 degrees of twist to be had. The legs can be elevated laterally about 80 degrees, and will also kick out to the front to a similar degree. The double jointed knees will hit about 110 degrees of flex, and the legs will pivot thanks to a joint in the thigh. The joints at the ankles will allow the feet to be rotated, and the cut at the ankle means they can also be extended to the front, rear, and side to side. This has been Sideshow's first look at the Green Goblin Deluxe version 6-scale figure by Hot Toys from Spider-Man No Way Home. For more information about this figure or to see the wide selection of Marvel Cinematic Universe figures available from Hot Toys, follow the link below. Thank you for watching our video, and as always, don't forget to let your geek sideshow.